Dee-dum-dee-da. And we are recording. Guess what, folks? It's a Sunday! Yes, it fucking is. Time for a bit. Well, it's not really a WhatsApp. It's more of it's more of an update because there isn't really much to talk about. So, remember how I was loaded with the flu? It wasn't COVID because I was tested 2 times, right? So it wasn't COVID. It was just a bad case of a flu. And I was saying I'm keeping well away from the. Well, guess what happened? Yeah, Mother Dearest caught it. That she got it really fucking bad though, really bad. She ended up in hospital. Nothing that didn't turn into anything serious, right? Didn't turn into anything serious, but the doctors wanted her in there just in case because there was signs that it could have been pneumonia, but it wasn't. She just caught it really fucking bad. So while she was in there, I was taking care of things at the house. So I didn't make it to the studio this week again. Yeah, it was like, wow. So that's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks now. First time was because I fell ill. Second time was because she fell ill. She's back in the house now, though, resting comfortably, eating lots of chicken soup and watching Columbo like she normally does. Now. So, here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow is Monday. I am going to be nipping into the studio at stupid o'clock in the morning, probably about 6:30ish. I usually pop in about 8:30, 9ish, but I'm going to be popping in there a little bit earlier. Episode 1, it is episode 1. Episode 1 and 2 of ESIG 101 Season 3, to do with nicotine, will be uploaded and made available on the channel tomorrow. So it's the introduction and it's the basics of liquid. What's PG, what's VG, that kind of thing. For the folks on Patreon, Subscribe Star and the YouTube members, you're going to be getting a preview of episode 3, 4 and 5, which is the 3 episodes that were recorded in Kemnavatic, tomorrow evening, because I've still got to record some break parts of those 3 episodes. Once those are recorded, the whole lot's going to be put onto a flash drive and it's coming up here to the house with me to edit here at the house and upload late in the evening for the people on Patreon, Subscribe Star and YouTube members to watch it about 4 or 5 days before it goes live on the channel next coming Saturday, which is Saturday the 18th. Yeah, which is Saturday the 18th. So 3, 4 and 5 go up on the 18th. 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, which is still to be recorded, but that's to do with mixing and stuff, is still scheduled to go up on the channel on Saturday 6 is going up on the 25th and episode 7 is going up on March the 4th. Right, now the reason I'm covering all this is because Kemnavatic, they're waiting for the episodes to be released, and I've already said to them that the Kemnavatic episodes are going up on the 18th, but the first 2 episodes should have been up yesterday. They weren't, because I haven't finished editing them yet. I haven't even finished recording the break parts of the end of episode 2. So it's going to be busy for me up at the studio next week. It's going to be a rather busy time for me up there. There will be the usual 3 or 4 reviews, probably 3 reviews going up next week, which will be as usual not Monday, because that's when ESIG 101's going up. It'll be Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. There will be a disposable review in there somewhere for the 2 VC disposables, which will be uploaded on the same day, which will probably be Tuesday, coming to think of it. So yeah, it's I don't know what it's not COVID again, because we both get tested, but I haven't had a flu like that for a long fucking time, and it went straight for the voice. Mother Dearest didn't get the laryngitis, but I did. It went straight for the voice, and that was me fucked in the first week, because if you don't have a voice, you can't fucking record. But that's a fucking first time that's happened for years. I mean, don't get me wrong, when I was a smoker, I used to get colds like that. I can guaranteed 3 or 4 of them every winter. guaranteed every winter. But since I started doing this and I'm not smoking anymore, I mean, that's the first time I've had a flu like that for a good 5 years. Good 5 years. So, yeah. Vaping in the usual stuff, if you're wondering. G-Class version 2, the paintwork in this one is holding up just fine. Not a scratch on it. Eclipse Dual on that. I have got the VS Dual RTA still sitting on top of the Brunhild. I've got the last dregs. I have literally ran out of this. I'm on the last, because I haven't been up in the studio again. I haven't picked up another bottle. Got the last dregs of the Simply Leaf American Flu Cure on this. Lovely. And of course, SL Class V2, Blotto single, and I've got Black Vine sitting in here. And that about covers it, folks. So it's going to be a rather fun-filled week this coming week, because I've got to catch up in 2 weeks worth of stuff not being done. You will notice it this coming week, because again, technically speaking, there's going to be because they're being uploaded on Monday, there's technically going to be 5 episodes of eSig 101 Season 3 being uploaded next week. Because you've got episode 1 and 2, that's up on the 13th. Then you've got episode 3, 4 and 5, that's up on the 18th. So that knocks out about 3/4 of Season 3 just like that. Just, it's going to be a very busy week next week. Very busy week next week. Now again, although 3, 4 and 5 might interest the advanced vapor, but the bulk of Season 3 is going to be, again, tailored towards new people that have just started vaping, that don't know what nicotine, well, not so much nicotine, they know what nicotine is, that don't know what e-liquid is or what's inside the e-liquid. It's tailored towards the beginner vapor, but you might find 3, 4 and 5 interesting, especially if you want an insight into the industry of e-liquid. And of course nicotine salts, and what are nicotine salts all about. That's when 3, 4 and 5 kicks in. There's a lot of very interesting content in those 3 episodes. Anyway, one last thing before we wrap this up. I will be next Saturday, which is Saturday the 18th, when 3, 4 and 5 go up. I will be on Savage Simon's, well, I don't know if it's actually called Savage Simon's Saturday Vape Show anymore, because they've changed channel. They've changed channel to a separate standalone channel. I don't know if Simon's name is still in there when the tagline and the headline. I'll need to check, but it's what we know as Savage Simon's Saturday Show. I'll be on there as a guest. Now, the Saturday show is not like the UK Vape Show. In fact, the Saturday show is not like any show out there when it comes to vaping. It's more of a roast. If you've watched those old 1960s and 1970s Dean Martin roasts, that's kind of what happens with guests on the Saturday show. So it's over at the new channel for the Saturday Vape Show. Link will be down there somewhere if I remember to put it in, but the link will be down there in the description somewhere. I think it kicks off at around about 9-ish. It's either 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I think it's 9 o'clock in the evening the show kicks off at. You will need to subscribe to enter the giveaway, because apparently there's going to be a lot of giveaways going on with this particular show that's going to be on Friday on Saturday the 18th. Just like the UK Vape Show, you've got to be subscribed before you can actually enter it. It's going to be the same idea over on the channel for the Saturday Vape Show. Again, link is down there. Hopefully I actually remember to put it in. Yeah, it's gonna see, I don't know how bad the questions are going to be. I don't know. I mean, it's me that's on the show, so they're bound to be fucking hard. So, yeah, we'll see what it's like. It's going to be fun. Either way, it's going to be fun. It's more like a roast rather than a show. If you've never watched the Saturday Vape Show before, that's kind of what they do with the guests. They kind of roast them a little bit and then throw questions at them. But there's a lot of vape content in there as well, mixed in with the guests being roasted. So link to the channel is down there. And I think that's it, folks. I think that's it. Oh, and big thanks to everyone that wished me a happy birthday. It was my birthday on February the 6th, although I basically didn't really, because it was like Monday evening. Was it? It was Monday evening. That's when my mum started showing the first signs of something not quite being right with her breathing. And that's when I called up 111, which is not 9999's for strict emergencies. 111 is the NHS 24-hour doctor on call thingy bob. So you phone them first. If you don't think it's an emergency and someone's going to drop dead of a heart attack or something, you phone up 111 and they talk to you over the phone. And a doctor came up and they said, okay, right now I don't have any worries, but if there is any signs of her breathing getting any difficult with wheezing or a change of colour, basically if it looks like pneumonia, right, give us another call. And yeah, it got worse. Not really worse, like, oh, but she was struggling to breathe for a little bit there, and that's when I basically called up 111 again, and you said, right, straight to hospital, but it wasn't pneumonia, thank God, because pneumonia and old age pensioners, it's not a good mix. A lot of old folks die because of colds and flu, especially the flu, because it can progress into pneumonia, whether it be viral pneumonia or bacterial pneumonia. It progresses into pneumonia, and a lot of old people die because of pneumonia. It's a very, very nasty thing, pneumonia. But it didn't turn into that. She just had a really, really bad flu. Really bad flu that she got from me, which I got from the studio or people in the office building. It's the fucking thing about colds and flus. When one person gets it, fucking everybody gets it. Everybody gets it. Even if you're careful, you still get it because the shit floats around in the fucking air. Fuck. Anyway, I think that basically covers it, vote. Yeah, I think it does. There isn't really much left to cover. When it comes to the channel, because again I haven't been up there for 2 weeks now. There's a lot to catch up on when I do get up there. Anyway, that is it from me. There will be a lot of content going up this coming week. Basically 5 episodes of eSig 101. The first 2 on Monday/Monday evening, and the next 3 on Saturday afternoon. Saturday afternoon I will of course be on Simon Show. Or Saturday evening, sorry, I'll be in Simon Show. UK Vape Show should be returning as normal, hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, on Thursday the 18th, Thursday the 16th, but I think Aidan's got COVID. He was saying something about that in the UK VS Show group chat. I think he might have COVID, so there might not be an Aidan on the 16th. Hope you get well soon, Aidan. And yeah, I think that covers it, folks. Just a lot of content is being pushed out next week to catch up for the 2 weeks that I haven't been around. Anyway, that is it from me, folks. As always, thanks for watching and have a good one.